job is always causing stress. All I ever do is work, I don't get no rest. I know Thursday night is on the way. Down in the troubled waters, Mike's where the bay. Pour me a drunk donkey IPA. Let that magic mango chase my blues away. I know that I'll be among my friends. The mic's where the page goes live again. There we go. Said that things were bad and he was feeling down. I told him Thursday's on the way. Meet me in troubled waters, Mike's where the page. We'll be pouring drunk donkey IPA. Let that magic mango chase our blues away. Know that we among our friends. Little Mike's where the page goes live again. There we go.
Hey, good morning, everybody. What's happening? It's our party song. Tropics are kind of quiet. All right, we're getting everything started here real quick. We'll be live in a few seconds. That's your warning. All right, look at that. Click, click, boom. Isn't there a song like that? Click, click, boom. Welcome. Oh, now we got more music coming on. I knew it. I forgot. I always forget to click the YouTube button. So you never know what comes on next. Last year, I turned the desktop audio down, and YouTube kept playing the next song, the next song, the next song. And I finally looked at the chat. Everybody's like, turn off the music. And I'm like, oh, God, I hope it wasn't anything offensive. But, hey, what's up? Good morning, everybody. So this is the Daily Brew. We talk tropics. We talk about everything, and sometimes weather. A lot of weather. Oh, there's a rare yawn. Usually Hunter's the one yawning, buddy. This is Louie, by the way. So good morning, everybody. Jennifer Hawkins. All right, we're seeing chat finally popped up. Carol, what's up there from Levy County? What's up, Eric? Go Rays. What's up, Bill? Follow the checklist. Yeah, I know. Shelly gave me a checklist a couple weeks ago. And I'm bad about it. What's up, Loretta Reed? How's it going? What's up, Carol from Texas? Hey, guess what? No category 15 coming to Texas yet, at least. And at least in that last couple days ago, we had posts over all of the internet showing Texas. I had more people messaging me from Texas, freaking out. But doesn't look like we're going to get that. So let's hope that's true. Someone get the brownies. Tamara. Emily is sleeping, by the way. She's going to rare day off. So anyway, listen, hey, I'm Mike. If you're new to the site, Mike Weather Page, we got 1 million followers on Facebook. We're a little weather community. We talk about the weather. What's up, Jose from Texas? We have a good time. Appreciate it, Jessica. And take things serious when things need to be serious. And I try to share all the good information, all the national sources, give everybody every possibility. And that's what people like. So we don't do any sort of fear-mongering. Hey, softball this weekend, Bobby. Every weekend. What's up, Stephanie Stokes? So, hey, a little bit of house cleaning. Next weekend, we're going to be camping. I will be live. I will be posting. We just won't have our daily brew as you noticeably do. My PC, I'm not bringing with me. So, unless it looks like we're going to have a lot of crazy storms, I'll bring it. But I don't think we're going to have that. So that's good news, right? Time to go racing, Jerry. Yeah, man. Boogity, boogity, boogity. What's up, Whitney? You the man. So anyway, all right. So we'll put Louie down. I'm going to give him a big hug. He is a good boy. He'd sit here the whole show probably. He doesn't move muscle. Hey, Deuce. All right, so here we go. We got a little bit of stuff out there. I'm sure people are seeing the NHC map and getting a little worked up. I'm working on the camping trip. I got my old Dale Jr. 2000 shirt. Look at that. And it's pretty awesome to still have t-shirts from 2000. Crazy, isn't it? It's kind of, guys don't throw away t-shirts. Girls buy clothes every week. Guys have their favorite shirts from a decade ago. Tamara, I remember the brownies. We used to have a ding or something. Didn't we have a timer? We had a buzzer or something. When the countdown went off. Get the brownies. All right. So, hey, big shout out to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. They're our daily brew sponsor, located in sunny Florida. Great stores. They love Drunk Donkey Nation and Mike Weatherpage supporters, so thank you, ABC. Everybody know their ABCs? I know my ABCs. All right, here we got. That's what we got. Here's what we got. Tropics. All right, so Pensacola. So we're going to talk about weather. Hey, I'm on the Tom and Dan show today, by the way, 1 p.m. If you guys are on Twitch, you can watch it live. Otherwise, I think it replays on Orlando Real Radio later. So let's got shirts from Winston Cup. Back in the Jeff Bodine, Tim Richmond, Dale Earnhardt days, man, that was when it was fun. Not so much anymore. Clicksby Scott, good morning. What's up? So yeah, we got that. All right, so this is what's cooking. All right, two things. Let's go right into it real quick. So then I'll get sidetracked again. So this little wave we've been talking about for several days. It's got a little bit of spinach left. It's getting kind of beat up by shear. Not expected to do anything. It's only at 10%. We got a lot of fans down in the Lesser Antilles, so it is bringing rains to those folks down that way. Let's take a look at it real quick. So I know we have a lot of folks down that way that love these early season tropical systems. Because it brings the water. Like Jimmy Buffett said in Carnival, don't forget the water, the Intimidator. Yeah, I must admit, I was a huge Earnhardt fan. Still am. So there you go. So a lot of upper level shear. You can see it really good here. This is Weather Nerds. So watch the clouds. We got upper level clouds going this way, lower level clouds going that way. So the core of the system's actually here, trekking along. But all the convection's hitting a brick wall in the upper level of the atmosphere. So the low is actually here. And all this convection is trying to come along. You can see the low level spinach as we take a look right here. You can kind of see it. Still hanging on. Got a little bit of low level spin. See? A little bit. A little bump. Trying. But it's got a lot of opposite shear coming ahead and should die somewhere in here. So I'm not going to talk about this one too much longer. The only thing I will bring up, let's go back here. The only thing is this. Then we're going to get into the African wave. Rhonda's going to the corner. What's up, Philip Jones? Coneheads. That's what we call ourselves. 82 feels like 93. Very humid, Michael Faulkner. No, Bradley Clark, Tom and Dan is not on the bone. Drew Garabo's on the bone. I'm on that a bunch. That's how I got connected. Dan used to work with Drew Garabo, I believe, and they hooked me up, and now I'm on both of them. We have a nice little threesome. We have a good menage. Never mind. Hey, Dane Clement, no really rhyme or reason why African waves are coming off. The water's still cool. Let me get into this one, then we'll get right into the African waves. So first off, nothing is out there to get worked up about. Okay, the bottom line. So everything right now is speculation. There's nothing in the tropics cooking officially to stress about. But I'm going to talk about what I see, what they see, what you see, we all see. Thunder's already booming. I know South Florida, so it's gonna be a rainy day. So I'm gonna do all tropics, and then we'll talk about weather. Right, Maggie? Right. And man, so I got a couple baby warts that I've got on my skin. You can barely see them, but I know they're there. So my chiropractor yesterday froze them for the second time, and this time they hurt. So I need to go to ABC to get some wart freezing pain medication called Jack Daniels. All right. Hey, random news weather service. Hey, that's cool. What's up? We all scream. All right. So this little guy. So what could happen here? A couple days, 3-4 days ago, we had big bad hurricanes being shared all over the internet. The GFS was spitting them out and spawning them every which way but loose. Luckily, the last 3 days, the GFS has backed off. So, unfortunately, Texas was getting under panic attack because there was a major hurricane being shared. And, you look, but as of now, this is what we got. It does appear we could have another little CAG setting up where basically drop of lower pressures. The 30th. Okay, 30th. Remember this number, 30th. This guy should be here on the 30th and whatever here in the 30th. This little guy could try to ignite with some Pacific energy and maybe bring some juice. And I say juice because more than anything, at least the least of the... Oh, this is funny. The most little... I know, Gene. No, did I say chiropractor? Because Emily went to the chiropractor. Dermatologist. I'm glad I looked over there. I tried that, Sarah. It works on the kids. It didn't work on me. So I went to the chiropractor for Emily because she hurt her back a little bit. And she's got a tournament this weekend. And we're really good friends with our local chiropractor. He's a big baseball guru, so he gives her a little tune-up. So we had a 2-for-1 BOGO day. I went to the dermo, she went to the chiro. It was a dermo-chiro kind of day. And I did not go to the chiro to get frozen. I got zapped, she got quacked. And she wants a duck. I'm not even going to get into that, because Shelly knows she wants a duck. Lord have mercy. All right, so we're going to show you all these models. So we could have tropical juice here into the first part of July. So far, the models aren't really aggressive at all, so that's good. The only reason I'm talking about it is because we got this enhanced stage of the MJO, which is very historically an igniter for tropical systems. So the fact that we're in this is July 2nd, July 7th. So basically July 2nd is right here. So we're, green is enhanced. So that's one big factor of the tropics. So we'll just keep a casual eye on it, okay? Say, Kay from Trinidad. That is awesome. Trinidad, I follow you all down there in Trinidad. You got a little tropical wave coming. I follow Trinidad weather on Twitter. All right, so that's enough of that. Then let's talk about this other guy. Then we're going to talk about models and stuff. So this little guy, big guy, actually big guy, really, this big guy. So it's at 40%. And everybody's like, what the heck's going on, man? It's so early in the season. It is early in the season. Okay, it's pretty low, too. It's almost like below 10 degrees, which is very rare. No happy ending, Kelly. No. I might have to change Cairo. No, just kidding. Did I say Cairo again? It's not a bad sign, Dane. The only thing about months ago, long-range forecasts were predicting that Africa was going to have a wetter monsoon season, and some of the long-range modeling was predicting a more moist MDR, indicating the possibility of more tropical waves. Whether or not that long-range modeling pans out or not, but it did predict higher rains in Africa and higher rains across the main development region, and we could be seeing that pan out now. Look at this sucker. Let's show you what this guy looks like. Now this is crazy. Now it's very low, and I know we got storms in the north too, but we're going to focus on the tropics. I know when there's nothing else to talk about, I talk about everything, but this is what's going on here. So this is weathernerds.org. Matt, we love the site. Matt, he lets me embed graphics during tropical season, so we share the love. But look at that sucker. Man, it's got a big old ball of convection. Pressures are lowering down there, and it definitely appears that we're getting a low-level circulation. So Kelly, the NHC's right. Do you see the tower from your house? Can you throw a rock at it? Can you say, "Hey guys, hey you guys"? That's where the radar is out of Ruskin, by the way. Hey, we'll name the duck Howard. That's a great comment. Stephanie. All right, so Africa wave. This is kind of, unlikely early in the season, but it's at 40%. It's got cooler water. Science should say that this isn't going to be anything, but we always know you never say never in the tropics. So it's got a very broad low. You can see it at AskScat. You can see it on, this is my favorite site, but you can definitely see all kinds of crazy circulations going on down here. Definitely got what appears to be a low setting up actually behind, and you can see it on a low-level clouds trying to develop. Now sometimes these big blobs in the front will take over with the convection, so technically the big blob is here, but here behind is the circulation. So sometimes these big, and it's got 500, so yeah, it makes sense. So there's more circulation on the big blob under middle level. So these take time, but there's, the bigger blobs got more mid-level circulation, but not a lot of shear out there right now. So that's a good environment to be in if anything were to develop. Very low shear right now in the main development region. So there's that. We're going to show models on it. Historically, let's just show you this real quick because I think it's very interesting. But historically, our first wave, this is 1851 to 2015. And the reason they started 1851 is Doc Brown and Marty went back in time and planted weather satellites for us. Secret weather satellites were put up in back in the day. I'm trying to think of the city they lived in. What city was Back to the Future in? Future City. I think it was like what was the city name? It was Hill Valley. So Doc Brown, they went down to Hill Valley and planted satellites in 1851. So now we have good data from 1851. All right, so in the month of June, 21 to 30th, we've had one system develop. And look how low it is. Typically, early season, our ITCZ line is running a little bit lower than normal. It drifts up as the season comes up. Here's the Cape Verde Islands. So we've had one system. So it's kind of rare. Now, the first part of July, we've had a few. So it's not uncommon. But that's what everybody's saying. If this thing was developed the 25th or 26th, technically it could be the farthest east system. So, tidbit, I don't know. Records are meant to be broken. That's why I race cars. Um. Oh yeah, David. Yeah. So man, big story down in Miami. We had an apartment building collapse. So there's still search and rescue going on down there. Hopefully, everything works out. Or I don't. I haven't really followed it. I don't know. But yeah, the sinkhole makes sense, right? I mean, and I have not got to the store yet. Julie's bringing home our camping shopping list today with coffee. So this is my second day with Mountain Dew. Shelly is your tour guide. All right, so there's a lot of doubters with this. Now here, let me show you what happened. All right, so bottom line, 40%. Again, time frame. Remember, today is what? Thursday. Next, right? It takes 7 days typically. The 30th is next Wednesday. So usually it takes 7 days from Africa to the Lesser Antilles, just to give you an idea. We talk about that a lot because in the middle of the season, the news would really start picking things up and people would start thinking, what the heck? So from here to here, typically 10 days, 11 days, 12 days, 10 days. So we could be talking about a system in the middle of the season from here to here in 10, 11, 12, 13 days. Like 2 weeks out, it becomes hurricane hangover. And if you remember, Dorian, it just stopped. And it was agony. But yeah, Whitney, I heard about that too. That is not good. We've had a lot of crazy crimes going on lately. It'd be good to get away for a week and drink. Kathy, good morning from beautiful South Carolina. God, I always remember driving through South Carolina and stopping at Hardeeville and eating Hardee's, I think. I don't know what the heck. But I think I remember Hardeeville. But it's always so hot, man, going down 95 in South Carolina. All right, so this is the most important thing I want to show you first. All right, so let's go to ensembles real quick. Now, I always share both sides of the story. There's always two sides to the story. Well, I want to show you a couple things real quick. All right, so before I close the window out, I actually try to open these windows. So our low here is here, and it's starting to get a little dry air ingested. See the dry air? This dry air, we have a yellow is in. If you're colorblind, it's the area between the red. Oh, if you're colorblind, it's the area between the lines. I have a lot of colorblind friends. I'm always quizzing them. I'm like, how is that even possible? How do you see red lights? And they're like, well, because it's high, middle, low. Oh, okay. There's a strong upper level low here, and it's bringing in a lot of dry air here, and blah, 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 blah. So this is the convection that's falling in behind it. And then over here is what I was going to point out was the big wave. So it definitely got a lot of juice. This is right in here, so it's got a nice little window, and there's not really a lot of dust out there. Let's take a look at that real quick. It's kind of riding in between a couple outbreaks of Sal, and where would that be? I brought back the shear maps too, by the way. They're not. Here we go. Let's let that load real quick. Hardeeville, exit I-95. Do they have a Hardee's? Because that would be weird. If driving 95, you take exit 5. Darn it. Yeah, it's right up there, I remember. Because I think I used to stop there because gas is so cheap. Yes, I remember, Shelly, we talked about that. Remember, we did talk about the trying to distinguish the color on the pressure chart. So we did talk a lot of that. Remember last year, Shelly? Yeah, brought back a good point. So last year, we some of the maps that we shared were very confusing. So we ended up, I remember that you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up. Remind me when we start sharing more and more maps, picking ones that show better pressure lines and stuff. So no Hardee's, okay. All right, so let me stop it. Well, there's a little bit right ahead of it, but literally we got boom, 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 boom. This is live. All right, so other than the plume of north to it, it's got a little window here of light Sal ahead. So this usually rides along with it. So if this stays to be a low rider, then it'll have a chance. So anyway, but what I want to show you first the ensembles from the Euro. Now look at this. Yesterday, oh my goodness, this is so amazing. You talk about flip-flops. Do I have my flip-flops here to show everybody? No flip-flops. Flip-flopping is huge in the tropics. Hey, did that one shut down, Kelly? I remember that one. The Walmart on the way to Brandon. I know right where that one's at. Right on the corner of McDonald's right there. I just filled up my RV, man, and gas is not cheap. I got stuck with $2.89. God, I could have waited. It was $2.60 a couple weeks ago. Now this was the Euro yesterday. Now look, there was a ton of very aggressive models showing potential for pretty significant system, right? We even had them being shared all the way up into the Gulf and the East Coast. But that was one run. Okay, fast forward to last night. Look. Are you kidding me? So how do you go? How do you go from that to that? The path is the same. It's just that's what the tropics do, and they can drive you crazy. So lots of shares yesterday on this one. I tried to share both to show everybody, hey, things will weaken a little bit. So, a lot of big questions out there. Don't get wrapped up, bottom line, in this wave. No matter what you see or hear, it's got a lot of hurdles ahead. And looking at history, it's very rare. And the latest Euro hit a 180 yesterday, today. Now the GFS, a little more consistent, but it has never been highly aggressive with this setup. So yesterday, I guess we can do, let's see, overnight, 6Z, 12Z. Let's do yesterday's. 12Z was here. So here's yesterday. Now no, let me stop right here. So here's July the 2nd. See, there's still a few more ensembles on the GFS suggesting that spot I keep bringing up could be something to watch. So, that's why we bring it up. Now, there's the GFS ensembles yesterday. Few of them, not, pretty aggressive. Here's the latest overnight 6Z here. There's the 6Z. Oh, that was 6Z. Where's last night's? Oh, here we go. I was going to say it's the same one. All right, so here's the most recent. This is the 6Z. Got a few ensembles in the Gulf. Got a few. This is July. Let's go to June 30th. June 30th. So there you go. Got a few brewing. Got a few brewing. Overnight 00Z. We actually got to go forward a day or two now. July 1st. So overnight, few, very few. And last night's 18Z. So, it's pretty consistent. Couple spots. So, all right. Let's go to the operational run. This will get a good picture here. This is Tropical Tidbits. Now watch. Here's our low. We're going to go to the 30th. Keep saying the 30th is a good time frame. There's a developing low. This is the 30th. Basically right through this range. So there's the 30th. And there's the 30th there. So here, we'll just stop right here. So here's 30th, and there's weak low pressure possibly here. This is the 30th on the GFS. And there's moisture coming up. There's our low, and doesn't really do anything with it. However, July 2nd, 30th, 1st, 2nd. If it survived, we look at the main vorticity here, and you can kind of get an idea that there it is, the 30th, the 1st, getting really close to islands here. Here's whatever we might be watching here, a little bit of broad spin. So the GFS, July 2nd, there's a little pop here of energy, July 3rd, and maybe there. So, big question marks. First part of July. if that survives. Now the euro is going lower. And let's rewind to the 27th, 28th. So there's, very weak signature on the euro. Overnight, euro took a big chill overnight. Now here you go. Here's the 30th, little vorticity now, but then you go back to the 12Z yesterday. Look, 30th, full blown possible system here on the 30th. So that's just what we're watching. So at this point, I just want everybody to know the time frame. Here was July 2nd, and here was July 3rd. So GFS is somewhere here in a third, and the euro here. That's if. That's a big if. If. People love to know time frames. That's right, Ashley. I can't win, man. Look, because if that's a win, okay, let's just go smack dab in the middle. Euro, GFS, second, third, fourth, and go down the middle. There's me. I'll be out there standing in a hurricane. But anyway. So that's what we got going on. No big worries yet. Just pointing out what could be. Now here's the latest CMC. Didn't show you this one yet. Guess I probably should have. CMC is the most aggressive. Here is the 30th. And moisture-wise, look. Big blob. Bobby blobby. So there's the 30th. There's the 30th. And, CMC's going there. GFS has been doing that. But now watch CMC, a little weaker low. But remember, we're going to be in an enhanced stage of the MJO pattern. Shear is impossible to predict that far out. I'm not even going to do it ever again. So there's a lot of ifs. No stress. So there we go. There's the CMC. July 1st. Or June 30th, July 1st. Interesting, right? And it has it. Coming across July 3rd. So, And it kind of develops this little guy here. July 2nd, 3rd. So, that's nothing's changed. We just got nothing to stress about. But hey, we got a couple spots to watch. And the CMC 10 days out crashes it down here towards Central America. This would be the July 3rd. But notice the lowering of pressures. Could be a lot of rain, unfortunately. So far. Oh yeah, I can show the weather model site. All right, so could be rain. July 2nd, 3rd, 4th. To be watching for. And if our tropical thing gets going, look at that high pressure right here. That's why it follows that big high pressure. So interesting, right? That's right, Chris. RV storm chasing, and we got our RV's name is, believe it or not, Hurricane. Hey, doggy snores. I forgot. It might bother some people. Hey, quit snoring. I have no koozies. I got one left here. I missed. So there you go. I don't know. All right. So one of our supporters had a question on weather models. So here's weather models. To find the ensembles, you have to go here to Model Maps, scroll down to Model Lab, and here's what we got. So global, so you got EPS is euro. So EPS, that's euro. EPS is euro. And 00Z 12Z and 6Z 18Z. Hey, man, Hunter's really going to town. Hey, wake up. Wake up. Oh, stupid phone of mine is jamming up on me. I gotta turn my Apple off. It's rebooting or something. Hang on. I gotta turn the dang thing off. So here we go. So there's the Euro. Okay, so 00Z, click on that, and pops up to 10 days automatically. And you can click your regions: Gulf of Mexico, East Coast, Atlantic, Gulf of Mexico. And you can rewind to 120 days, go up top here to 10 days, go up here to 15 days. And it defaults to the latest run, which was the 24th 00Z. Now, next to it is the 23rd 12Z. That was yesterday afternoon. And there that is, 23Z, and you can confirm it up here, 23 12Z. And then you look at last night's run, 23 00Z. So that's that one. Now 6Z, 18Z on the Euro only goes out 60 hours, I believe. 6 days, actually. 6 days. It updates. It's a little perk now that weather models has. They pay more money to have 6Z, 18Z. So you can go to 6Z, 18Z and go 6 days out. 6 days out only goes to the 30th. And there's the latest. Then I want to see last night's 18Z. So a little more action. Now, another one I use a lot is GEF's V12 Global Cyclones. This is the GFS, it's almost the same. So GFS, click on that. Defaults to the states. So first thing I do is click on Atlantic. And then I click on Cyclones to get the same model map. And then you can default to 7 days. 10 days, 15 days, go way out there, 7 days. And you got the SpaghettiOs you can look at. These are like your little center points. Kind of neat. You got pressure points. You can look at all the members. Here, look at that. It's like, but you can't really zoom in on it, so it's kind of like, need a magnifying glass. And the other one I use a lot is this colored map here, the EPS Tropical Cyclone Probability. It's real simple. It's a colored map. It defaults on the globe, so you got to go over here and click Tropical Atlantic, and then make sure you click Tropical Storm. It's very aggressive on depression, so I usually only share Tropical Storm predictions, and then you fast forward to time. These are time windows, usually a couple days, but you can progress it along, and see the colored percentages. Now, note the most recent OOZ Euro. This is only Euro does this. But now we changed the color to last night. Watch, boom, huge difference. High probability tropical storm on the 30th in this range. And then you click the most recent, almost none. So that's where you got to be careful getting too wrapped up in one particular model run. But you see the trend is there. So I definitely think we're watching it. So, all right. So that's it. I don't know what else we could talk about. So I added a shear map, by the way. I can't put them on my site. So my site is completely secure. I pay GoDaddy a lot of money for that because we got hacked during hurricane season, and we were getting spammed. So I had to make sure that we had a nice site. Keep everybody safe. But the shear map, so we got 24-hour forecasts. I use these a lot. These are only 200 millibar, but it gives you a good idea where the shear is at least at 200 millibar. 24-hour forecasts, and you can see that. So we got 24. So this is right here, 24, 48, 72. 48-hour shear forecast. So that's new to the site, just so you know. Take a look at that if you like that kind of thing. Vertical shear instability dropping a little bit below normal. Black is your normal mean line. Red is kind of where we're at. So our tropical Atlantic shear is a little lower, which indicates, here's Caribbean shear, really low. So, Lower shear means better opportunity for storms to develop. I did post this here too. A couple people were questioning on Twitter, so I went ahead and made this graphic. Let me pull it up here. Is that going to come up? Holy cow, it's big. So this was sea surface maps compared to last year, this year. I'll leave it up here for a second. The water temperatures, if you kind of look, the color, the contrast, you can see last year is definitely, more heat sea surface wise. Same week last year. That's just sea surface temp. But you can also see this year that Gulf waters appear a little bit more than last year. So it's warmer in the Gulf a little bit this year, and it was warmer in the Atlantic last year. Now, where I got that, check this out. All right, so go here to daily. Nope, this one right here. Where is it at? NASA anomaly map. You got to go to this one right here. Go to that one. I learn something new every day. Maybe we'll end the show, Shelley, with an education of the website. So we'll zoom in, and we got this cool feature now that I didn't even realize. So you can change the date on the bottom here. The date is, they're going to let me color now? No, you can't color. I never could color on the site. But there's the date, so you can go back in time, and that's where I pulled up last year's stuff. So there's that, but you can also go to settings. Nope, not settings, information. Go to go to the eye, and look, you could change sea surface. Now, this is your anomaly map, but look, this is sea surface map. I didn't even know about it till today. It even has height departures. There's our loop eddy. So, cool stuff, man. But that is the old one we always use. This is the ocean heat potential that shows the water. Definitely, this is the amount of rocket fuel, and they call it rocket fuel. That's the amount of hot water that's below the surface. So weather today. Let me show you real quick. Weather. All right, here's the weather for the week. So we got big storms up north today. Holy cow! Huge area under the gun here up north. So that's jet stream dipping down, bringing that. There's that. Nothing showing up for our. When I say our viewing area, I pretty much mean like that. That's where the tropical people are. But nothing down there. Day 3, nothing. So all the storms staying in the north. Radar for today. This is interesting. Let's show you this real quick. Oh, let me show you this one. This is God, we got so much shows. Red tide, Chelsea. Yes, it's popping up. I don't have a red tide chart, though. I need to probably add one. But unfortunately, yes, red tide is, I used to have one, is kind of popping around, so not good. Happens. But we do have some. All right, let me show you the rains for today. So the rains today, so we still have a front that's stalled over the southeast, and it's going to linger today and maybe some tomorrow. There is hope for the weekend for the southeast, at least. Here's what we got today. So storms today in Florida, in South Georgia. And we got some, so basically everybody along the Gulf Coast. Storms are going to start popping noontime. Very low, very little weather flow because our front's just stagnant right now. But look what happens this evening. Lots of storms developing here across the upper Gulf and Florida Peninsula. A lot. This is 2-3 o'clock. Hey, thank you, Ashley. Yeah, I'll need that link. FS Fish and Wildlife. But yeah, Eric, big storm. Look at this. Again today, buddy. Repeat today. We're going to have storms developing, and they're going to kind of push a little bit to the west today. So classic sea breeze today, maybe, possibly. So, here's Louisiana tonight. This is 5 o'clock tonight. A little bit Mississippi, but look at that. Florida getting a lot of action tonight. Now tomorrow, kind of a repeat, almost exact repeat tomorrow. This is tomorrow, same time. But the weekend, it does appear that the front's going to dissolve and get out of here. That looks like a duck. Today's weather is brought to you by Howard the Duck. All he needs is a nose. That's more of a beak. Little feet. Little chicken feet. Look. Little chicken feet. Look at that. Little tail. Do they have tails? Plopped out a couple eggs. I have not been drinking. Daily rainfall. Let's look at that real quick, then we'll see ya. So you can see the heavy concentration rain on the Florida West Coast today, up around the Gulf. And then look, tomorrow, officially the total's a little less tomorrow. But look, Saturday, even more less. Sunday, even more or less. Not for East Texas and Louisiana there, but. And there's our next front coming down. So it does look like at least here's your Saturday and Sunday. So not today. There's a lot more concentration of rains across Florida today. So it doesn't mean you won't get rain over the weekend. It just means it'll be a little bit less. Please answer what. What do you got? Who's got what? I only see 4 at a time. What do you got? I'll look. Unionville, North Carolina. Hey, Lisa Hardy, how you doing? I don't know. Chris Argus, yeah, FWC. Let me see if there's a good link I can add to that. It's probably not .com though, is it? No. Fish and Wildlife. Oh, there it is. So, let's see if I can find it. I'm sure somebody already shared it. But Shelly, if somebody shared a good link. Should you worry about cruising? Never. Not when you got free alcohol. Listen, right now, to worry or not, I would have zero worry if it was me. If I had to answer yes or no, no. And let me tell you, cruise lines are the best about rediverting traffic and finding alternate routes. James Van Fleet actually was a Tampa Bay Met, and Shelley hooked me up with a link. She keeps texting me. So let's check out James Van Fleet here. He is the chief Met for Royal Caribbean. And I don't know if all the cruise industry has their own Mets, but he is the dedicated meteorologist, and he does awesome educating all the people that sail on Royal Caribbean and keeping ships out of harm's way. You know, we've seen over the years a lot of ships leaving New York coming down to Florida get crazy and get caught up in ridiculous weather. But yeah, follow him, James Van Fleet. There's Trinity and Tobago Weather Center. I follow these guys. They're great. They have good weather for our friends down there in the lower Caribbean. Talking about our wave coming 9 minutes ago. Look. Strong showers and thunderstorms possible during the late morning through this afternoon. This is for Trinidad. So it's pretty neat. It's always fun to follow the islands. But there you go. So it's all right. Cool. Oh, community. I wanted to show some July. Yes. So Eric Webb's talking about this. This is great. So we go back to the MJO. This is what they're showing, another Kelvin wave passing, but we could have a slow middle July if this does verify. This next suppressed stage comes along and reduces thunderstorm activity. So could have a little pop here early July, and then maybe a little less. Hopefully, where the heck is my MJO page? Why did that come up? Why is that one coming up? Huh. Well, I gotta relink it here. There's another link I'm missing. And so here's the MJO. So there's two different graphics I use. I use this is the other one, really showing that strong drop in the tropics, possibly, as it comes across. This is 8th. So middle July, things will get quiet. So Twitter's great. Twitter's got all kinds of great weather news. I have them on my Twitter feed. I love my Twitter feed. All right, what was this? Ben, let's see, Ben, he posts Penn Knoll. He talks about deep Atlantic threats in June. He's talking about the increase of action over Africa. All right, well, there you go. Nothing to stress about, right? Hopefully the rains subside for the weekend. And we will do it tomorrow, right? Cool. Anything else? No, I said something else I was going to share, but I didn't do it. Oh, I was going to show the community side. That's right. So we had some more cool pictures shared from our weather fans across the world. So we're making this. I got two new traditions. We'll show something new on the site at the end, and we'll show community side. What you guys are cooking. Dan Blass here. Oh, yeah, I responded to him earlier. He's a big fan. Had his kids here. Bodie Island Lighthouse wearing a Drunk Donkey shirt, man. That's worthy of a share. Thanks, man. We got some jokes on there. Here's Harlan posted another one. Oh, that was yesterday. Oh, we haven't had anything new. Well, there you go. So you got to post your weather pictures so we can share them. Red Tide map. Yeah, Whitney. Or here we go. No, that's my shirt link. Yeah, I think Shelly texted it to me. I'll add it up. Oh, well, I can Google it. So, red tide map, FWC. Let's see what pops up. I'm sure that's what Shelly messaged me. So there's that. Let's see. Where's the graphic? Oh, there you go. Yeah, June 23rd. So there's our couple high concentrations, unfortunately, in Pinellas County. The heaviest. Got a lot blooming down here. Manatee, what's up with that? South Hillsboro. But it looks like it's, man, it's definitely, there's a bunch. So yeah, whoever's asking about tarpon fishing, there are reports here. This is Caldesi Island and Three Ricker Island, Anclote Island versus Pasco Line. So want to pay attention to that. I haven't even heard that on the news. Usually you hear about it more. But I'll add the link. Somewhere I'll add a link. I have no idea where. Probably where I have fishing stuff. I have fishing links somewhere. Tide and fishing, but if there's a link, I got it. Yes, Chris, who knows about that, right, buddy? All right. Oh, I know, Sandy. I didn't say it. All right, that's it. Cool. All right, so nothing on the horizon to stress about. Just a couple spots to watch down the road. We'll see if the afternoon models continue showing, juicy juice in the Gulf or activity with this wave. But, as of now, Things are quiet, and we could have a quiet middle July if that MJO pulse makes its way across. So that's good. Cool beans. All right. Well, listen, have a great Thursday. I got to go change generator oil. Fun. We'll see you tomorrow morning. All right. Bye.